Oh, hey legends, welcome back to another video. Have I got an exciting one for you guys today. Custom rooftop conversion. If you want to find out what we done different and why it's custom, then stick around. Hey guys, so as you all know, there's a lot of different conversions that you can get out there. So the one we went with in particular, we weren't actually looking at to start off with. So we were looking at a different one initially until we realised that we were going to have issues keeping the rear seats in. If you watch our previous video, then you'll know that that was a prerequisite that we needed to keep those 5 seats in. So as soon as we figured that out, we had a bit of a panic attack. We didn't know what we were going to do. So then we started to look into different options. So we contacted the guys down at the Expedition Centre in Sydney and told them our little debacle. And then they said that they might be able to do some modifications for us that's going to allow that seat to stay in. So as soon as we found that out, we got pretty excited and then we started looking straight into it.
So we have gone for the Mulgo roof conversion. Thank you to Daniel and his team down at the Expedition Centre in Sydney for our custom Mulgo.
So the customisation of this Mulgo conversion, what they've done for us, they've increased this lower roof panel by 80mm, which has then essentially brought up the bottom side of that bed for the internal height, so by that 80mm. So that gives you extra clearance on the inside of that Troopy. So when we put that back seat in, or leave the back seat in, that's going to give us nice clearance. So 5 regular size adults should have no problem sitting in there legally in New South Wales.
Yeah, so Ben is about 6 foot, so we will show you what that looks like inside. Obviously for the trip, we're not going to have the seats in the back, but it is important for us that when we get back, we can put those seats back in and use it as an everyday car as well to get away in.
Day. Righto guys, as you can see, sitting in the standard back seat, so no modifications have been made to this standard back seat in the Troopy here. So obviously the GXL versions of the Troopies come as a 5-seater with this rear seat in it, the forward facing ones. So they don't make the 11-seater anymore with the side facing ones anymore, obviously due to safety reasons. But yeah, as you can see guys, I'm sitting in here nice and upright and I've still got a fair bit of room straight over the top. So
pretty sick view of the mullet.
So unlike the other conversions as well guys, this one here is just fully carpeted and a nice flat surface. Some of the other conversions you've got exposed aluminium like RHS all the way through it as well, so which does pose a little bit of a risk as well with that protruding a little bit. If someone bumps their head on that, obviously that's going to cause problems. So we're super happy to have this. So with me being 6 foot and having a little bit of room over the top, you probably can't get the adults too much higher than that. So if you are fair lanky, well, you're gonna have to probably sit up shotgun or drive the vehicle, and then us short asses can sit up the back. But yeah, 5 people in here, fully engineered, super cool. And what they've done, the engineer has just put like a little plaque in here. I'll show you that, just stating the fact that you need at least 40mm headroom over the top to keep it legal. So obviously we'll keep that in mind when we do have passengers in here.
Skipper's going to show everyone how the roof goes up.
What are you doing up there, Whippy? You out. You out. Out. Oh.
Okay, you've probably seen this a million times, but Ben is going to show you how the roof goes up. Super nice and easy.
So all you got to do, team, is there's a Velcro strap at the back here, which tucks up all of your canvas. Basically pop him down, loosen him up. There's 2 latches on the side, lockable ones too, if you can see that. Pop them down. Make sure this isn't catching or anything. Obviously that's going to go up the roof. So do that either side. And then it's as easy as, hey presto. Bed's made. Have a look up at you guys. So I will show you, but like as I said, I'm over 6 foot and I can lay up there no problems whatsoever. Alright, so now you got the roof up, guys. All you need to do if you want to get in here and just move around, or if you've got seats or whatever else is going on in here, then all you need to do is just push the bottom of the bed up, which is also on struts, and then that'll give you all of that room. So I can probably walk realistically standing up straight about halfway down, so pretty much where that back seat is. Once that back seat rolls forward, then it does get a little bit cramped up the top there, but that's fine. I'm not going to be up in here much anyway, so it's all good. So the standard Mulgo features, guys, is just these flexible LED reading lights. So you've got 2 of them, one either side. So I just try and keep them in that position there. That way they don't get caught up on anything when we do lift the roof up and down. But as you can see, we're still in the build process. We've got about 5 weeks to go. So things are getting very hectic, but this is a huge part of what we needed to get this thing done. So now this is done, we can just rip in, start doing our back fit out, and then hopefully June the 1st, the deadline, that's when we leave. So
no, we will be leaving, there's no hopefully. Alright, welcome to the penthouse. Heaps of room up here. Mattress is very comfortable. It's just the standard mattress that comes with the conversion. We're super happy with it. And when it goes all the way up, pretty sure our doona and our pillows will fit. So that's really good. We don't need to drop them down in the morning. We can just pop the roof up and make a coffee. There are 3 windows up here as well. So they're just Velcroed. Ooh, sunshine. And that's beautiful fly screen there, so we can get a nice breeze during the night. This one is absolutely huge. How awesome is that? Can't wait to see the sights that we see.
Right guys, I've already spoke about the stuff in the back, but I am in the process of building the hard storage for the back here. So we are going to have the drawers on that side, then the fridge and electronics on that side there. Going to go up to the back of the rear seats there, basically on this plywood base that you can see there. So that's going to be permanently in the car at all times. So after the trip, obviously for the trip. So the flexibility side of it, the seats will be coming out for the trip, and then I'm going to be building some storage that then drops in behind the front seats of the car. So you will see all that stuff coming up. I'm going to film it and talk about it before we leave, so you can get an understanding of what I'm trying to do. Post trip, though, that will then come out for everyday use, and it'll give me 2 options. I can either keep the rear bench seat in there if I need more passengers than just the 2 of us, or if we're just going away for a weekend and I need a little bit more storage, then I can just roll that seat forward, just tighten it up there, and then I've got all of that room there for soft storage. So it means I don't have to lug that out and then try and put all that modular stuff in there. We can just put all of our clothes and whatnot into that spot there, rather than trying to put all of that modular storage back in. But I'm hoping that it's not going to be too hard to do that anyway, so we'll just have to see how we go. But what I might do, I might just roll those seats forward now, and I'll give you a bit of an idea of how much actual room we're going to have just with the seats rolled forward in front of that plywood base at the moment, and that'll give you an idea of the soft storage that we'll have if we just need to sneak away for a weekend. Righto guys, as you can see there's heaps of storage there. So with that seat rolled forward, and the cabinetry is going to be coming up around here somewhere, we've still got all of this space here that's going to be open for soft storage, so which is going to be plenty of room for whatever we need to put in there while we're camping for, say, you know, 2 days up to a week or whatever. That'd be easy as. And I suppose the benefit of doing that as well is the fact that I can still use the car if I need passengers in it. So I can just roll that seat back down into position, and then it'll be a fully functional 5-seater again. Then we can just juggle that storage around as we need it. So a 2-seater back to a 5-seater in the blink of an eye. So when we got the conversion done, guys, we got the awning put on as well. There are plenty of awnings on the market, and I suppose it comes down to personal preference. Everybody rates their awnings, everybody thinks that they're the strongest and all that sort of stuff. I basically just done a little bit of research online, and then I just like the look of the Bush Company ones. They just look super strong. Obviously you get what you pay for. They are a little bit more expensive than most, but I think that after seeing it in the flesh, we've made the right decision, and I cannot wait to get it out there and try it out. But I'll give you real time on how long it takes to roll this thing around, because I know there's heaps of videos out there and people just think that they are a mission and they're not going to get used. Alright, so we'll roll it out, let's get into it. So the latch will come down. There's two Velcro straps that holds it on. Roll them down. Make sure the old knock of the veers don't get knocked over. Just need to lift this bit up. It does get caught around that bracket a little bit, so we'll just pop that up. Make sure it's not going to get caught. And then basically walk this thing around. Over the back there. Righto, so you got your stainless steel latch on here, and it does come with a little clip. A clip that the Expedition Centre have made for us that goes on the side of the Troopy, which basically just clips in like so, nice and tight, and then you just use the provided strap straight into it. So I'm not trying to break records here, guys. This is legitimately how long it takes. Pull it nice and tight. It does hit, jump around here, Lyds, have a look at this. So it does hit a little bit on the brake light in there. So just make sure that that's pushed up a little bit. And then we can strip that up nice and tight. How long did that take? Less than a minute. And look at this thing.
It just looks so good.
Nice and tight. The canvas is all nice and taut. Clears the doors nicely. So much room under here, and check out these brackets that the Expedition Centre made. So solid, so good. This one up here, they're all fabricated beautifully, and it fits that troop carrier so well. Oh, look at that, that's the whole car moving there. There's no way that thing is moving anywhere. Super strong. So yeah, we're absolutely stoked with this Bush Company awning. And thanks to the guys at the Expedition Centre, they've done an awesome job fitting it. And yeah, we're really stoked.
Okay, another addition that we got fitted is the Quickpitch Ensuite. So a couple of little latches on the side. We went with the aluminium box. You can go for a canvas option. Push this one up. Two Velcro straps. Roll this one out, not hitting the car. Oh, wrong side. Push that all the way. Now we haven't adjusted it to the Troopy's height yet, but these ones are all adjustable, so you can do it to the height that you require. Quite spacious inside, and you've also got the two zips here, so you can access the car if you need as well.
Yeah, so just quickly guys, the Expedition Centre hooked us up with these brackets as well for that ensuite. So both front and rear ones, and they're like super strong as well. So yeah, very, very happy and set up for longevity, that's for sure. Right, so just a real-time pack-up of the awning as well, because the same thing, I've had comments from different people saying, oh yeah, it takes heaps long to pack it up and they're too tight in the bags and all that sort of stuff. So let's have a look. Let's be realistic about it. Strap off, walk this awning around. I'm just letting it do its thing, I'm not doing anything. The canvas is just falling into place. So I need to get the bag, lift the bag up over the top, do the same thing to the back. Make sure that bag's popped back over where it belongs. I'm gonna just roll this up a couple of times. You want to set yourself up for a win, you know what you're doing, you're trying to pack the thing away, so up over the top. Grab the Velcro from the top. Nice and tight. Same thing for the other one. The quality of this bag, guys, is really, really good and strong. Get your Velcro strap, pop him on. As I said, set yourself up for a win. Pop the latch away. And then basically you just zip her up. Sometimes it gets caught on those two bits of Velcro, but that was not hard and didn't take long. So, very happy.
Whilst we're doing real time, Ben is going to show you how easy it is to pack away the Mulgo roof conversion.
Alright, drop the bed down, team. Just make sure that these lights are tucked away nicely, they're not going to get caught up on anything. Bed's down. And then it's basically, I'll rip the old cubes off. Basically all we need to do, grab these two straps, pull the roof down until it finds its happy place. So you'll feel it, the weight comes off there and the straps have got all the weight. Then basically all you need to do, pull your sides in to make sure that your sides aren't going to get caught up when the roof comes down.
This is a good angle.
And then same thing with the back. Pull the back in so the canvas doesn't come in. Keep tucking that in, slowly lower it down. And then hopefully
second person
we're
can
all
check
happy.
the sides, make sure there's no canvas popping out, and we're all good.
So all we need to do in here is just get the sides of the canvas, pull the sides down, so use the strap, pull it back behind the latch. That'll keep that canvas nice and tidy. Then you just grab these latches, pop them in, and they are lockable too if you want to, or put a clasp in there to make sure it's not going to pop out, but it's already got a locking device on these. So do that on the left hand side, same thing on the right hand side. And she's all hunky-dory, and then all we need to do is just roll this up, so that way it's not flopping down, and that's on a little Velcro strap. That's it, team. How easy is that? Nice and tidy, nice and neat, nice and easy.
And we're on the road whilst everyone's trying to pack up their caravans.
So just on these locking clasps, a lot of the other conversions have external ones and they get pulled down there. So some of them have infills here. Probably would be handy, but there's always pros and cons with everything. And like Lydia and I just feel that having the internal latches like this is going to be really suitable. It means that if there's any two-legged dingoes that want to try and get in here, it makes it harder for them.
I didn't even say that.
It also means that if the weather's a bit dodgy and we don't really want to get outside the car when we get to our campsite, we can basically just jump over from the front seats, jump in here, pop our latches, push the roof up, jump in bed, and wait it out.
With a beer.
Bloody hell, this thing looks good.
So we have gone for some other custom options on the roof, so Ben will show you that now.
Yep, didn't drop it. Unbelievable. Right, team, so what do we got up here? So I've got 200 watt solar panels, so that's going to help us keep our batteries nice and charged. And something that was a little bit different, so we've put load rails basically the whole length of the Troopy's roof. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think this might be the first one that's been done to. So the reason that I've done that was for flexibility. So a lot of them only get the rails halfway along the rooftop, but I thought if they're going on there, why not just do the whole roof, the whole length of the roof? That way I can put load bars across the top, I can put a roof rail, I can put roof racks, and this rooftop is strong enough that if my GVM allows, that I could put a tinny up on the top of the roof as well. So that's awesome. It's just thinking about flexibility and longevity to make sure that this car is just going to keep on being suitable for anything that I throw at it. Like, look at the roof, super neat, super clean, looks beautiful. The paintwork's unbelievable as well. So yeah, we're absolutely stoked with this. And we are very fortunate that we could actually build this car, and that Daniel and his team helped us out so much down there and made exactly what we thought and what we wanted into reality. So we're absolutely stoked. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying this build. This one was a really exciting one for us, and to see it actually come together was unbelievable, and we're so stoked. We cannot wait to get this thing out on the open road.
We've got so much more to come with only 5 weeks until our trip, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel and follow our journey. Until then.
Hook in, guys.